Yo, this is a TRI zone. We do it for our neighbors like we do it for our own. We do it for the peasants and we do it for the crown. We bring them to all levels so we never looking down. This is a new age classic. The beat bomb plastic. Your feet you gon' clap it. The hate you gon' stop it. Track you gon' buy it. Them jets you gon' fly it. The Mex you can buy it. The Mexicans like it.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Trini Zone. Today I have a special guest. I guess I can call you from the Neuroverse, right? Or is that the right way of saying from the Neuroverse? We have
actually not Neuroverse, Neurolauncher, but we have two projects. One is Neurolauncher, Neuroverse, and one is Neurolauncher.
Okay. So I say we're from Neurolauncher, and we'll dive into a bit of the differences later on between these different projects or ecosystems. But it's very nice to have you here in the chat today, Leo. You are actually my first venture into the Polkadot ecosystem on my channel publicly. So thank you for being my first guest. And I've been looking at the Polkadot ecosystem and trying to get into it. And I really was looking at Astar as one of the prime projects outside of course, Origin Trail and such. So without further ado, do you want to introduce yourself and maybe talk a little bit about the project, and then we can get into like the mint dates and all of that. But yeah, let's just go loose. Let's talk a bit about you.
Thank you so much, bro. Hello, guys. I'm Leo. Actually, I want to first introduce myself. Then we can talk everything. I'm Leo. I live in Turkey. Actually, I'm half Turkish, half Armenian, and I am a neuropsychologist. And actually, I had a lot of experience on academy, but I can say I am making AI engineering master, and I will move to Italy soon to make research about AI between Alzheimer on Pavia University. And it is me, and I am still working at Astar Network. I'm managing Astar Network Turkish site, and I'm making marketing for Astar Turkey in Turkey, and sometimes I'm making I am a teacher at the Web3 Association in Turkey. Like that, I started my blockchain career for around 5 years ago, and everyone started like a trading Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Maybe you.
Yeah, even me, yes.
And I found Polkadot ecosystem maybe 2-3 years ago. I'm not sure, because in pandemic process a lot of time, and it's going very fast, like that, bro.
So that's a really quick rundown of who you are, where you come from. I also started about the same time as you, I think, generally speaking. And I think I started, again, Bitcoin at I think it was like $1,000 or something. I can't even remember at that point in time.
Really? I think you should be a wallet of Bitcoin.
Well, I guess people refer to me as an Origin Trail maxi now. So my Bitcoin is Origin Trail, But I'm glad to hear. So you have a psychology background coming out in crypto, which is, I don't think I've really seen that kind of blend too often. So what actually, you said you're trying to solve Alzheimer's using AI technology. That's what you said?
Actually, I need to talk about my AI career, because I am not an engineer. I studied psychology at bachelor degree, and I didn't know enough technical coding or developing stuff 4 or 5 years ago. When I studied psychology, I was an internship at a hospital, and I meet one day demence patients on hospital, and this demence guy make traffic car crash. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And they had a problem on brain, damaged brain, and they had a demence patient, and he came with his wife to us. And when I was student, I thought, because when I asked something for him, he didn't know his wife too. He forgot his wife.
Oh wow!
And he can't say anything else. He can't talk. He can't move. He can't eat food too. And I thought myself, why I'm not focusing Alzheimer and MS and Parkinson patient? Because today in health sector we don't have enough solution for Alzheimer and Parkinson and MS. And I searched about it. And when I finished my bachelor degree, I thought, yeah, we have problems and I need to study neuropsychology at the master program. But before the study neuropsychology, I need to study AI engineering, because when I searched at the academy something about Alzheimer, I saw somewhere AI is giving us some solutions. For example, we are taking data on our brain like neurotransmitters, maybe dopamine, like that.
Yes.
Neurotransmitters. And when we take our neurotransmitter data, we can find our patients before to be patients. Did you understand?
Okay, yeah, of course.
For example, we are still at the 30 age, and we can calculate your Alzheimer problems. You can be or you can't be.
So you're pretty much like using machine or pattern recognition from machine learning via this patient's data to identify, hey, you seem like you're in like a month you're going to develop whatever mental disorder. We can treat you before you get it. You're using that pattern data, right? Okay.
Definitely. And then I started to study AI engineering at my same school, because I had problems. I had a bachelor degree on psychology, and when I tried to apply AI engineering programs, they didn't agree me. You should study prepare school before the join the master program. And I applied and I started to study prepared school before the studying the master my AI engineering master program. I had Python lessons like that, and AI the lessons, and the deep learning lessons, machine learning lessons, and my career started like that. Then I moved then I had a lot of technical knowledge, and I asked myself, yeah, you are developing yourself on technical path, but you shouldn't forget it. You are a scientist. You want to be scientist. And when I studied the AI engineering program at the master program, and we are just developing projects like that, I didn't like it. I said to myself, you should definitely make end things. And I applied cognitive psychology and neuroscience master program to use my technical knowledge, because I can make data research with EEG, EEG, electrocognitive. And for example, you are connecting with cable brain, and you are taking data from brain, and you can create your data yourself. And I said it myself, and I stopped my AI engineering master program, and I start to work about it. And I applied it around 4 or 5 months ago, and they agreed me. And I'm still working right now too. And I will move to Italy in 2 months, and I start my academic research with scholarship.
Wow. So all of this is tying into the Neurolauncher project, right? So
yes.
So okay. So all right. Well, I guess we know, since we know so much about you, that actually is a pretty good segue into what you're building. Because now that I understand, you have a you're quite educated in the technical as well as the psychological fields. what exactly is Neurolaunch? Can you talk a bit more or expose my community to the Neurolaunch project and what exactly are you trying to achieve?
Definitely. Actually, Neurolauncher is not a project. Neurolauncher is like a Web3 company, I can say, because it is not it is just creating project, and we have 2 projects right now, but I need to introduce Neurolauncher history. It has a very good history. I said I was a student, and actually I'm still a student.
right.
I was a student at the bachelor degree, and we had a pandemic process, COVID-19, and it was terrible. Our education sector and health sector stopped in Turkey. We couldn't go to university, we didn't take enough lessons, and I always thought my ideas on toilet, by the way. I had a very good brain in the toilet. And I thought myself, because we didn't reach enough lessons at COVID-19, we use it like that, Google Meet applications, Zoom applications. We took our lessons on these applications. And for example, I can't join it sometimes these applications because these applications didn't give me enough knowledge. I tried to study my lessons alone at the home. I didn't listen my lessons like that, and I said myself, and when I told it, it was a Metaverse trend. I said myself, most of project building Metaverse, but they just giving us a game fee project. Metaverse not like a game fee project, because Metaverse should add a benefit for humanity. And my brain has a dum, and you are still a pandemic process, and you can't reach the lessons. Why we are not creating a metaverse for education and health sector? Because our hospital hasn't enough space to add people on COVID-19, and I saw this problem, and I started to search on academy with my psychology professor and sociology professor about metaverse, because metaverse has not only technical part, also we have a psychological part too, because metaverse is a virtual world, and we should definitely search about metaverse on psychology too, because people will join this metaverse and people should feel reality too. Then I researched and I started to write articles about it, taking support from my professors. And I searched Metaverse, what is Metaverse, 6 or 8 months. And I wrote some articles. If you wish, I can send it to, but it is not Turkish.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's interesting. I've never really seen anyone necessarily say, hey, we need to focus on more than just the technical stuff of a metaverse. And it's obviously true, because all the human interaction within the metaverse is that human interaction, and human interaction is just exchange of human psychology in different forms. You have a viewpoint, I have a viewpoint, let's mesh it together and see if we form a friendship, so understanding how to leverage properly the psychological components of humanity and ingrain those core tenets into a protocol, a metaverse protocol, always ensures that you're gonna get the psychological output you're expecting. If you're looking for it to enjoy something, and you understand the psychology behind enjoyment, well, maybe you have a better chance at building a protocol that would allow for that to take place. So I think you're spot on, actually. That's quite an interesting position to take in crypto, that I think it's a whole different level of building out an ecosystem as opposed to the people who we see in crypto today, where it really stops at the asset level. You know, they like, hey, we just put some assets out there, go mint it. There's no additional things to keep you really psychologically engaged. So
Definitely.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt like that. I was just really supporting your concept. Yeah.
No problem, brother. And I wrote some articles and some research about Metaverse. I said them, and I had a friend from my high school and also middle school. He is Ahmed. Ahmed is our CTO, and I invited Ahmed one day to make meeting because I know Ahmed is a computer scientist and he is a VR developer, and he had 3 years experience on VR sites.
Oh wow, nice.
And yes, it is very important for right now because you know VR technology is new technology, and you can't find anywhere VR developer with experience, knowledge. And I invited Ahmed. I had a project like that. I wrote a half white paper about our project, but we have 2 white paper. We launched our 1 white paper, and I wrote a white paper about health sector and education sector too. I invited Ahmed. I'm thinking like that. You know, in health sector, we are spending a lot of money to building hospitals and building labs, biology labs, chemical labs, and also, you know, we had a pandemic process and we didn't reach enough lessons. We can create a large class and other stuffs. And I said it to him, and he said to me, if we are building like that metaverse, you should definitely use this metaverse on VR glasses, not on PC or on mobile phone, because it will real metaverse will be on VR glasses. Yeah, we are still at the beginning of VR technology, but you can think like that. Nokia didn't support early smartphones and they lose. We should definitely support VR glasses right now.
Wow.
And our whole history started like that. And we created a team. We had 8 members in our team, and most of people is computer scientists, not me.
You're right.
I'm half computer scientist. And we created like that. And we started to build our metaverse on Unreal Engine 5. Because Unreal Engine 5 is giving us very good real assets, and also giving, you know, Unreal Engine 5 and Unreal Engine 5 is revolution, I can say.
Right, yeah.
If you are using Unreal Engine 5 on VR technology, it is not revolution. It is a terrible, because you have a lot of problems. You don't know how can you fix, because you are building a metaverse on Unreal Engine 5 and on blockchain, on-chain, and we are gonna be first VR blockchain, VR metaverse blockchain on developed by Unreal Engine 5, and we saw a lot of problems. We couldn't fix. We couldn't fix our problems. We trying again, and we find solutions. Trying to, and we started like that. But I said something before the asked your questions. Yeah, I said here we created metaverse for health sector, education sector, but we are adding NFT community stuff, because you know I was still at the Polkadot ecosystem, and I saw we don't have enough NFT culture on Polkadot ecosystem, because most of people is creating NFT collections, but they not adding any utility their NFT collections. They're just drawing pictures and they're just selling and they are running, rug pulling. And I said, my friends, yeah, we are creating something for education and health sector, but why we are not creating an open world? And we can invite another NFT community on Polkadot ecosystem to add value on this ecosystem. And they told it and they agreed it, and I was happy when they agreed it, and our NFT site started live. I can see it. It is Neuroverse.
Okay, so that's okay. Wow, there's a lot packed actually into well, I guess Neurolauncher, which is the company, not a project, and there's so much layers to this, because I guess I would say it's a complete solution in the sense that it looks after all the tenets that that humans use to enjoy things. And it also is future-proof in the sense that it's a metaverse that is going to be portable. It's a portable metaverse. You know, it's glass. That's really the future of metaverses, because I was looking at some AI videos that was released recently, and they started embedding like advertisements and such into these VR glasses. So when you look around in the world, you're going to be seeing like virtual banners and all these little things, and the metaverse will be portable. So yeah, I really like the concept that Neurolauncher is coming and bringing into Polkadot. Can you talk a bit more about the connections of Neurolauncher within Polkadot, so that people maybe know that you guys are more connected in the ecosystem, and talk about maybe who you want to work with in the future and such, perhaps?
But I need to say it, when we started to create our metaverse for health sector and education sector, we thought we should make it on Ethereum firstly. Then we moved Polkadot, and we changed some virtual machines. For example, we started to build on EVM on Astar network. Then we moved to WebAssembly.
So wait, you guys started on, you said you started on Astar, you started on Ethereum, you moved to Polkadot, and then you move.
Yeah. Well, because when we created our, when we started to create our metaverse, we just built assets, because we are drawing all assets ourselves. Okay. We are not buying.
Okay.
And it has a lot of time, because we should add these assets to on Unreal Engine 5 and also VR2. They had a lot of time, and we moved Astar actually for Dapp staking, because if you wish, I can talk about Astar network a little bit too.
Yeah.
Astar network giving us a Dapp staking. Do you know Dapp staking?
No, I actually have not dove into all the features of Astar, so feel free, because that's going to be an upcoming video, so feel free to talk about it, because maybe we'll be meeting more to talk about Astar actually. So yeah, this is good.
Astar giving us a Dapp staking like build and earn. For example, if you are building on Astar network, you can apply stake node, like stake node, Dapp staking, and you are applying Dapp staking program, and you are having a stake node, like stake node, but not stake node. And for example, people can stake their Astar tokens on your project, and you can earn Astar tokens monthly, like stake programs. And we saw it, and we didn't have enough food, because we was still at the student. Yeah, we make some profit from trading site on blockchain sites, like everyone. But we didn't have $1 million, and we thought we should move to Astar network for Dapp staking, because Dapp staking is giving for developers a lot of potential. We can, for example, if you want to build something, you should take credit from DeFi or other things. Maybe you can apply VC, but we didn't apply any VC, because we saw Astar network potential.
Okay.
And we started to build on Astar network on EVM. Then WebAssembly launched.
Okay. So
and we firstly moved to the WebAssembly.
So you guys had like 3 times pretty much, but so pretty much you guys are the first WASM NFT collection on Astar.
Definitely.
Right. So you guys are the CryptoPunks of WASM, pretty much. Like fundamentally, that's what you guys are. You're the first to do the thing. Yeah. So congratulations, first of all. That's an achievement in itself, you know, just for being a pioneer in the space and for trying to push the space forward. It doesn't really matter to me personally if, you know, you make $1 million or you lose $1 million. The mere fact that you put yourself out there, that's an accomplishment in itself. Yeah, so you guys are the first to release this on Astar, and I'm actually I was on the Neuroverse website, and you got on the website. I think it says something like you live in the Neuroverse, and you earn NeuroCoins for living and working. And I didn't quite understand, like, what is that? Like, what do you mean you're working? Like, I'm gonna work like 9 to 5. Hey, why, honey, I gotta go to work, you know? So what exactly, if you can talk about that, what exactly do you mean?
Actually, I wrote everything on our white paper, and I shared my white paper, but our white paper is 40 pages, and most of people
40 pages.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It is our first white paper. We have 2 white papers.
Oh wow. So the first white paper is 40 pages.
Yes.
Sheesh.
And it is for just Neuroverse.
Right.
Not for our neuron tokens or blockchain site too.
Right. So this is a well-researched, well-established company, and
bro, I wrote this white paper with 1.5 years maybe, I'm not sure. When I started to write, she wrote my white paper, I had a girlfriend and she left me.
that's pure commitment. So you're actually living in the Neuroverse right now already. So when you talk about like working, what's the concept? Because it seems like you've put a lot of thought. If you have 40 pages, you've definitely thought this out. So what's the concept?
Okay, I will say. But firstly, I need to talk about our NFT collections before to say it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because it can shape this NFT collection connected with this job system. We're gonna have 1,000 supply NFT collection on Neurolauncher and Neuroverse. I'm sorry. And these NFT collections designed like cyber themed, and we have a digital artist from academy too. He is still academy too. Our digital artist still academy too, and he drew every NFT piece with using 3D modeling. For example, you have one NFT, but your NFT has a one avatar on Unreal Engine 5 too. Like that, we design it like that.
So to be clear, you have one NFT that you see like an image somewhere, but that NFT has a Unreal 5 engine, like digital twin elsewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And because when we draw our NFTs, I said, my friends, yeah, we are cool. We will create NFT collection to join our universe, but people should feel this avatar like a real human. For example, they will have NFT, and they should, when they look the mirror, they are seeing their selves. But when they look this NFT, they should see this NFT on universe. And we created NFT collections, and we're gonna be first NFT collection, WebAssembly WASM NFT collection on Astar. It is like that. You know, it is NFT. But our NFT has a lot of utility, by the way. And we created an Neuroverse for health and education sector. But when I said my friends to invite another NFT collections, we gonna invite them to our universe, but we should make a metaverse too. Live area, live ecosystem. And I added some different models. One is governance model, one is job system, one is craft system. One is terrain system, because you know we saw a lot of different trends on Metaverse. Someone sell terrains, someone sell their game, maybe Minecraft. I said, my friends, yeah, we can make better than this Metaverse. And I added something. Okay, let's talk about it. You know, we are still at the beginning of VR technology. And our all NFT collections will have a job on our universe, but you will select your job. For example, if you want to be farmer, you want to choose farmer clan, like farmer clan, and you will be farmer. Then our universe, all NFT has a health point. You should eat foods, also you should drink waters. For example, if you are farmer, you gonna making farm, and like real farm with VR glasses.
Right. Right. So you'll be farming, like literally in that in your Unreal Metaverse, getting some neuron coins, right? So
Yeah.
right.
But you will sell your maybe breed. I am not sure. It is breed in English, ekmek in Turkish, but French breed, you know. And you will make a brand breed, and you will sell it. Yeah, we will invite NFT collections, but we should add a game too, because you know.
So you guys are targeting like everything from. So you got the psychological, emotional component. You got the tech, which obviously anchors your technology. You have a real. Then you take all of that and then you merge it into our real. Well, we say real, but it is at least a visible experience, which is an Unreal Engine experience. So when you combine the psychological, the tech, and you give them a world to live in, I mean, outside of just having the synaptics of touch and feeling, like the rest is there, you know. So who knows, with technology coming up, this really could be an all-inclusive, like just a full Ready Player One experience, you know.
Yeah, definitely, because it is my favorite film too, movie too, I can say it. And we created a game to give enjoyable metaverse for people, and we added job system and craft systems to make some game fee part too. But I said to you, Metaverse shouldn't be like game fee project. But I added some game fee part to give people to enjoy. But we are not focusing first the game fee areas, because I said to you, making this universe health sector and education sector. Our second plan is game fee side. And then I added something like job systems and something. And we designed, you know, a lot of project has a token. Neuron token is our ecosystem token. But, you know, in game fee project has a very big fail with inflation. If you can't invite enough users, your tokens will be die. I designed these tokens like deflation, like deflations model. I take support from my mathematical engineer friend. She's academic people too, and she helped me to design our neural tokens. But we didn't launch our white paper about it right now, because, you know, we are still beginning. We will launch, but I can say we added this craft systems and job systems for make deflations for our tokens. I can say it. And we're gonna be multi-chain. How can we be multi-chain? We invite other blockchains too, from Ethereum communities, from maybe Solana or Avalanche too. And the Oracle is helping us to make this technical areas too. I can say it. We had a partnership with the Oracle. And by the way, I want to say something for I am talking too much. I know, bro.
No. This is good. This is all good content. I mean, this is my first polka dot, and I think people really. I think this is an interesting product. It deserves the light. So go ahead. Yeah.
And we have a partnership with the Oracle. I want to say something. I always talk. I am always thinking. I can say it. I was thinking. Yeah, we are creating a metaverse, but in this metaverse, how we can calculate time zone? How can we make time zone for 24 hours, or how is it? And I said Ahmed is saying to me, I don't know. And I searched at the Polkadot ecosystem why we are not using oracles to take real data on smart contracts. And I talked with the Oracle and I said, damn, we want to create a metaverse and I want to add leader and some positions, real some positions on our universe. And they agreed me. We had meetings from them. And for example, in Neuroverse, when you look the sun position, it's gonna be like it's gonna be same on Istanbul sun position too. For example, in Istanbul, weather is rainy. Our metaverse gonna be rainy too. But I'm not talking about only Istanbul, but I will add Istanbul because I was born in Istanbul.
Right. No, I understand. I actually did something similar for one of my first demo NFTs on the Origin Trail decentralized knowledge graph. Is I was taking satellite data and I made an NFT that was constantly updating its position on the positioning of a piece of satellite data. So pretty much that NFT was the satellite's position, you know. And it's not as easy to do that because, of course, that's bringing off-chain data on-chain. And they're really, one of the best ways of doing that is via the decentralized knowledge graph. So perhaps even in the future, there's room for collaboration to, because the DKGs are OT parachain and you'll be able to put any data you want inside the decentralized knowledge graph and query it within your own ecosystem and it's all verifiable. So that's an interesting innovation. I was just thinking off the top of my head, but yeah, no, this is the reason why I even thought about that is because I did that that NFT previously. So yeah, Neuroverse mimics the natural mechanics of Earth itself, how we live. So you're not just experiencing real psychological connections via your research. You're experiencing the real environment of Earth itself, even within this metaverse. So again, that's an additional layer of immersion and outside of the synaptic touch. That is really, really good, really interesting. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. And I told everything about Neuroverse and Neurolauncher. Actually, I didn't talk about our parachain side. We're gonna be parachain too.
Yeah, let's dive into it. Let's dive into it.
I don't want to talk.
Oh, you don't?
Right now.
Okay, no problem. All right, no problem. Well,
because I am moving Italy for it, and we're gonna make research about Alzheimer on blockchain. How can we make solutions with AI?
Yeah.
About it.
So
we are just researching, but you can see we will find a solution about it.
And
on that,
maybe you could come back on the Trini Zone and talk about it when your time is ready. You know. So
yeah, okay. We have a lot of time right now.
Yeah,
it is not time for it.
So before I know you said you talked about everything, but I definitely want to at least put something about the mint price and so when the mint date and all of that, get people, when can people, how can people participate first of all, and how much does it cost and such? Can you talk a bit about that? And then maybe we'll just close things off.
Okay, brother. We're gonna be on Astar network, and we're gonna be use Astar token to mine our NFTs. Each NFTs gonna be $50 on Astar tokens. We didn't calculate yet, because we have 4 days, and in crypto financial area it can be changed. For example, it can be increase or decrease, and it's gonna be $50 for each NFTs, and we gonna be 1,000 supply, and we gonna mine our 900 supply. Under 100 supply will go to our treasury and our .samazan supporter. We have the group on Turkey, .samazan. .samazan people is some secret peoples from Turkey side, and they are so famous. I can say it. And also we're gonna sell mine our 900 NFTs, I can say it, and it's gonna be $50, $50. And if you wish, you can apply the whitelist form, whitelist apply form. I will give our friends to share with you, and you can apply if you wish. But we have just 3 days, and you should apply this form in 3 days, because we're gonna be launch on 31.
For anyone that's interested, I'm also going to be leaving the link to the Google whitelist apply details in the description below. So if you've made it this far through the video, feel free, and you're interested in participating and supporting our fellow Polkadot brother and family member out, feel free to click that link and show some support. I know I will be. I know I promised you guys I will, because I genuinely think it's a cool idea. So I'm interested in seeing where this project goes, because there's so many different aspects that had been considered in the creation of this project. And I'm just really interested to see how this developed, especially being, I mean, this is the first WASM NFT collection. So that in itself, you know, often lends itself to being a good opportunity. So
also, brother, I didn't talk about our utility on NFT collections. You know, you can join our universe with these NFTs, but if you have Astar and another NFTs, you can join too. But you know, Neurolauncher NFT is gonna be main NFT collection on Neuroverse, and they will have utilities. I wrote in white paper. If you wish, you can check it. It has a lot of things, and also we gonna give person 30. Our Dapp staking rewards for holders per month. For example, if you are holding Neurolauncher NFTs, you will earn Astar token per month.
Oh wow! Oh, okay. Oh, that's really good to know. Yeah.
Percent 30, and we want to stake on our Dapp staking 100 million Astar.
Okay.
In this year. Yeah, it's a lot of, but you know,
yeah,
I have a network on Astar network.
Yeah,
I have a lot of communities and partnership, and we want to it is our goal, by the way, and we want to reach 100 million Astar token on this year. But I think we're gonna stake on in 1 month 10 million Astar token, and if you are holding this NFTs, you can earn tokens and also all Neurolauncher NFT holders gonna be co-founder on our blockchain, and we gonna give our tokens person 20 for holders, because you know it is our first financial support area, and I don't want to just these guys like financial support, because you know we are making this project for Polkadot ecosystem. If you are still with us, you're gonna be like us. It is not Leo's project, or it is not Ahmed's project. We created this project for this community,
the ecosystem, right? Yes,
this ecosystem, and like that. And also we're gonna launch an AI application maybe next month or 2 months later. You can use this AI application on your phones. We are taking these data from ChatGPT, OpenAI, because you know it is open.
It's open.
And we gonna take some data from DID AI. Maybe someone saw my DID videos. I am not sure. It's face processing AI applications,
right?
And we will give data on our Neurolauncher NFTs. And thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much to invite me, because I didn't join anywhere like that. Yeah, I joined a lot of Twitter space. I am making sometimes Twitter space on Fridays, Leo Show too. But you know, in Twitter space, we have a lot of guests, and I can't talk too much because I am psychologist, but I can't talk too much. And I really like you, bro. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
It was definitely nice to meet you.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. So, yep, for anyone that is still watching, feel free to hit the like button. Again, check out the content. All the links are in the description down below. Give Leo a follow. He actually does these weekly news releases with his actually, I'll save the surprise. Just check his Twitter out and you'll see some fun things about what he does with his news. He's innovating that space as well, as he calls it, the Leo effect. So yes, guys,
I like it.
So yeah, feel free to check it out. And it was nice to see you, Leo. Thanks for joining the Trini Zone, and we'll stay in touch.
Don't forget to like it and subscribe this YouTube channel, brothers.
I always forget to say like, share, and subscribe, guys. All right, have a good one.
Yo, this is a TRI zone. We do it for our neighbors like we do it for our own. We do it for the presence and we do it for the crown. We bring them to all levels so we never looking down. This is a new age classic. The beat bomb plastic. Your feet you gon' clap it. The hate you gon' stop it. Track you gon' buy it. Them jets you gon' fly it. The Mex you can buy it. The Mexicans like it.